You're watching Good Day Siouxland with Mallory Smith, Nick Wilson, and meteorologist Victor Perez. From KCAU 9 News, this is Good Day Siouxland.
Good morning. It is 6:45 on this Wednesday morning. I'm Mallory Smith.
I'm Victor Perez.
Nick has the morning off this morning, but we are starting off with a beautiful morning, actually. I know we're going to see some cloud coverage, though.
Yeah, we'll start to see that building up. I mean, some areas have already started to see those clouds and even some showers, but we're closer to them. I still haven't seen them really yanked in just yet. Taking a look out from the KCAU-9 studio camera, we'll see that conditions across the area have been starting to be a little bit hazier. We've been getting closer towards saturation levels, and we've been developing a little bit of light fog coverage as winds across the region are still flowing out from the southeast. But that's in eastern Siouxland. Once you hit more central and western areas, starting to see more of a southwestern airflow, which will be what we're expecting for most of us. Now, there is storm potentials throughout the day, with the emphasis being in the afternoon hours, with slight severe thunderstorm chances across the region, marginal chances on the outside of the southwest and northwest and southeast. So we'll be keeping an eye on a more active afternoon. Back to you, Mallory.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Victor. Well, former President Donald Trump was in eastern Iowa headlining a Republican county meeting just hours after announcing he received a target letter in a DOJ investigation into alleged efforts to overturn the 2020 presidential election. But Trump seemed to be in high spirits, making light of what could be his third criminal indictment since March.
I didn't know practically what a subpoena was and grand juries and all of this. Now I'm like becoming an expert. I have no choice because we have to. It's a disgrace.
And that meeting took place in Cedar Rapids last night. Over in Washington, D.C., Iowa Senator Joni Ernst told reporters she didn't think Trump supporters would be swayed by the developments in the case, saying they, quote, see two systems of justice, one for Donald Trump and one for everybody else, end quote. Meanwhile, Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds is preparing to appeal the injunction blocking new abortion restrictions that were signed into law last week. A Polk County judge issued the temporary injunction on Monday, preventing enforcement of the new law, which bans most abortions after about 6 weeks of pregnancy. Reynolds says that she believes the new law is constitutional under recent court rulings from both the state and the federal level.
The Iowa Supreme Court said that the Iowa Constitution doesn't guarantee a right to abortion, followed up by the Supreme Court where they implemented rational standard. Justice Mansfield indicated they would wait until they saw how the Supreme Court ruled. They did, and I think the bill that we passed is constitutional, especially with the changes that we've seen.
Reynolds says she expects to have an appeal filed by the end of the week. And over in Nebraska, a man accused of stealing from a Norfolk nonprofit appeared in a Madison County court. 32-year-old Jeffrey Stewart is accused of mishandling more than $740,000 from North Fork Area Transit. He is charged with theft by taking $5,000 or more. The judge said since Stewart went to Mexico and was negotiated back into police custody, his bond would not be lowered. The bond is currently set at $500,000. Stewart's next court appearance is slated for July 25th. And meanwhile, we're getting a clearer picture about what led up to an incident in Sioux City that sent 2 people to the hospital earlier this week. Police say the 2 people involved have been in an on-again, off-again relationship. According to court documents, 30-year-old Melvin Harris showed up at the home of Delilah Dangerfield and hit her in the mouth when she opened the door. The disturbance made its way into the living room before ending in the kitchen, where Dangerfield picked up a knife in an attempt to protect herself. Police say the weapon was pulled from her hand by Harris, causing an injury. Harris was booked into the Woodbury County Jail on a $3,000 bond on a charge of assault while displaying a dangerous weapon. He was ordered to have no contact with Dangerfield. And elsewhere in the metro, with summer temperatures expected to return soon, it's a good time to remember that the Low-Income Home Energy Assistance Program isn't only there to help in the winter. The Community Action Agency of Siouxland has several window air conditioning units available. They're for people who have met income guidelines, along with other criteria, like providing the agency with a Mid-American bill and proof of home ownership, such as a tax or mortgage statement. The The executive director of the Action Agency says while they provide help specifically for residents in Woodbury County, the program is also available through other community action agencies. She says the local agency is giving out between 75 and 125 air conditioning units. Well, switching gears now, KCAU-9 is giving some lucky viewers the chance to see Iowa's big racing weekend in person.
We're giving 6 winners 2 tickets to the Indy Racing concert on either July 22nd or the 23rd. The musical lineup for Saturday is Carrie Underwood and Kenny Chesney, while on Sunday, the Zach Brown Band and Ed Sheeran will take the stage.
Yeah, the winners will be decided later today. Entries close at 2 p.m. So you can enter for your chance to win by going to SiouxlandProud.com and clicking on the contest tab. Make sure you go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
All right, well, now let's take a look at our straight of the day, and it is still Waiting Wednesday.
So every Wednesday we feature a pet picked up by Sioux City Animal Adoption Rescue who's been waiting quite some time to find a forever home.
Yeah, and this is Bindi, a middle-aged female German Shepherd that weighs about 75 pounds. She was found on the 3100 block of Jennings Street about 2 months ago. She arrived at the rescue with her friend Tank, another German Shepherd, but he's already found a new home. The rescue says that Bindi knows some basic commands and is a very nice girl. Bindi is available for adoption now.
If you've lost your pet, you're looking to adopt, or if you'd like to sponsor a pet for adoption, you can visit the rescue's website. That's at SiouxCityAnimalRescue.com.
And if you're in the market for a German Shepherd, maybe Bindi might not be your girl. There are several other German Shepherds, several dogs, several cats over at this adoption center right now. But Bindi, it does make me sad that she had a friend there, and her friend got adopted, not her yet.
It's a little sad, you know. Sometimes you want a package deal, so
exactly.
Head out as a package.
I know, it's so hard though, because German Shepherds are typically, a little bit maybe more work. So to have 2 German Shepherds, I understand, it's maybe more difficult. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot, but maybe if you have a lot of land or whatever. I know we're going to have some warmer temperatures for the dogs. Going to be running out today, but maybe nicer for a dog walk in the morning hours.
It'll be pretty decent today. I mean, we'll see 80s, so not unheard of for the summer. Right. Thankfully, we're not seeing that warm streak that some of the southern and western states are seeing. Right now, we'll see that currently temperatures are being reported in the 60s across most of the viewing area. Still some 50s, but they've increased now. You can see Sheldon at 61. They were in the upper 50s before. Looping radar showing that those showers that we had this morning dissipated, and so have the ones that we've seen trying to move in along the southern stretch of South Dakota. Closer to get to Siouxland, the more and more they lose intensity, and now they're just some scattered showers. We'll see those move through, and then the real emphasis is through the afternoon, with showers and storms that move through quickly, because by 9 we'll see that conditions are expected to be clear and quiet. For the start of the day tomorrow, we'll see that those conditions continue. Now, rain accumulation across the area is going to be a little bit on the higher end, as we see that concentrated rainfall will give rain in certain stretches of the viewing area, really dependent, but most of us only receiving a few tenths. Could be seeing a couple of quarters here and there, as we'll see that the rain conditions are going to be through the afternoon. Temperatures rising into the low 80s before those showers, as we'll see 80s still through the rest of this week. Though by Saturday on RAGBRAI here in Sioux City, we'll start to see temperatures rising to the upper 80s that peak into the 90s through next work week.
Much warmer as we go on. All right, thanks, Victor. Well, now let's turn to sports, where Noah Sacco shares the details on day 2 of the Iowa baseball and state tournaments over in Carroll and Fort Dodge, right here in your morning sports wrap.
Well, the energy was palpable over here in Fort Dodge for day 2 of the Iowa High School State Softball Tournament. Remsen St. Mary's and West Monona on the Fort Dodge Diamonds today, kicking us off in the Classes 1A and 2A quarterfinals. And it's already a trip to remember for the Spartans, with the program making their first summer state appearance since 1968. And that was before the moon landing. Central Springs standing in their way in the 2A quarters. That 68 appearance was in Hubbard, making it the Spartans' first time in Fort Dodge. Central Springs in its 10th overall appearance. Neither team scoring into the bottom of 2. Then the Panthers break through. Lizzie Hammond shoots one back into center. Ambry Shirley in from second on the RBI single. Central Springs strikes first, 1-0. 4th inning, they reignited. After 3 straight runs, Abby Pate puts one into orbit. No doubter to left field for the 2-run home run. Spartans now in a hole, 6-0. But West Monona starts digging in the top of 5 on the board, 6-1 after an extra base hit. Casey Miller comes through, hot shot down the line to bring in another, safe at second for the double. West Winona cuts it to 6-2. Panthers wanting more in the bottom half. Hammond hammers one to Carly Miller and right, makes the catch and check out the throw. The senior with a dart to home, taking away an RBI, but Central Springs just never stopped hitting. Carly Ryan down the line for the 2 RBI double in the bottom of 6. Panthers score 8 runs off 9 hits today as West Winona's title pursuit ends in the 1/8 quarters, 8-2 the final, but it doesn't distract from the impact this year's team made on the program and the Ottawa community.
A lot of community support and people really fired up about it, and I think hopefully the start of some more opportunities to get here.
We had this saying called new team, same dream, and our dream was to make it to state, and we accomplished our dream, which was unbelievable. We kept fighting till the end, and that's all that you can ask for.
Class 1A quarterfinals to follow. Remsen St. Mary's taking on Wayne in their 3rd straight state trip, looking for their first quarters win in over 3 decades. Claire Schrader and Maya Bunkers give RSM a 2-0 lead in the first, though Wayne ties it up at 2s that inning. Marina Cronin keeps them there with a K to end the 2nd inning. Falcons, though, take the lead in the 4th, now with bases juiced in the bottom of 5. Clara O'Brien shoots one to first. Hawks going home. Calls Ella O'Brien safe. Controversial call, but it increases Wayne's lead to 4-2. And it extends the inning to bring up Devin Davis with the bases still full, and she doesn't miss. Monster drive to center. Gone. Grand slam for her first home run this season. 8-2 Falcons lead. Score stayed that way into the bottom of 6, but Bunker still showing off the cannon behind the dish. Junior cutting down the runner to end the frame, but Wayne just had too much today. RSM falls in the 1/8 quarters, 8-2, but a lot to look forward to with this group who's full of state experience and graduating only 1 senior.
I don't know of any team, in the regular season to go, only lose 1 game in St. Mary's. They won the War Eagle Conference outright. They've just done lots of things at this school so far that nobody else has done.
I can already know what our coaches are saying. They're saying, don't put your heads down. Every single girl, we need every single one of us to come back next year. The same energy, the same hype. We just push each other out. That's the whole key to our team.
And in state baseball in Carroll, 5-seed West Lyon upsets 4-seed Van Buren County in the Class 2A quarterfinals 6-5. Wildcats set to face top seed Beckman Catholic in Thursday semis at 7 p.m. From Fort Dodge, Noah Sacco, KCAU-9 Sports.
All right, well, now let's take a look at this morning's top stories. It's what you need to know before you go. North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum will be making a stop in Salix this afternoon. He's one of several candidates vying for the Republican nomination in the 2024 presidential election. Today's event will be a town hall held at Port Neal Welding Company. Organizers say attendees will be able to voice their concerns and ask questions. Doors open for the event at 3:30 p.m. and the town hall is slated to start at 4. Admission to the event is free, but it does require a ticket, which you get online. You can find more information in this story on our website. That's at siouxlandproud.com. And meanwhile, the Iowa Secretary of Agriculture will also be in Siouxland today, making stops as part of his annual 99 county tour. Agriculture Secretary Mike Naig will be at the Lyon County Fair in Rock Rapids this morning from about 8 a.m. or 8:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. He'll be touring the fair and visiting with 4-H and FFA exhibitors, as well as other fairgoers. Then from about 10:30 a.m. until noon, he'll be at the Osceola County Fair in Sibley. Naig will tour the fairgrounds and chat with attendees there as well. And elsewhere in Siouxland, today marks the return of the annual Rivercade Parade. This year's parade theme is Happy Birthday Rivercade, celebrating 60 years of the Rivercade Parade. The parade will kick off at 6:30 p.m. It will run from 3rd and Iowa Street across to Pierce Street and then down to the Long Lines Family Rec Center. After the parade, there will be an ice cream social and the Smile Contest finals at the rec center. Seems like they're going to have some good weather for that, at least, I'm hoping. I love Rivercade. I love that return. But
yeah. We'll be seeing pretty good conditions. I mean, you're going to see some clear skies later on, but we do have some potential for some showers and storms right around 5, so we'll be keeping an eye on that as temperatures rise up into the low 80s, and then we'll see that there's temperatures in the 80s through the rest of this week. We're looking at 80s through Saturday when temperatures begin to increase to some upper 80s, and then 90s through next week with not a look of, cooling temperatures, staying a little bit on the warmer end.
Yeah, it does seem like we're going to be staying, or at least gradually increasing, but, it is getting towards that time, towards August, when we're getting those warmer temperatures.
Yeah, normally a hotter month.
Yeah, all right, thanks for watching. Have a good day.